Hello and welcome to this hour of Sports Center on ESPN.
Mr. Gemmel,
What?
this is not Sports Center or ESPN. We are not that high yet.
I got it wrong again?
Yes, you did.
Oh, it's the Hot Seat Sports Talk. That's
yes,
right.
it is.
And welcome to week number 2 of the Hot Seat this year. Welcome, Jacob.
Thank you. Hello.
And we're going to start off not with the Hot Seat headlines, but with Frazier Rapid Fire. We're going to start off not with football, but with football. Jacob, what's going on with your soccer team?
Taking L's lately, but
What's really wrong with you guys? I mean, like, you guys are 0-5, 0-5 in the
we
division.
got 2 ties.
6-7 overall.
We got 2 ties.
So 6-7-2.
Yeah, that's not. If I'm not mistaken, that's not playoff quality to get in.
Everyone gets in the playoffs in soccer.
Eh,
I think they're gonna come
Well-
back. I have faith in them.
I mean, we play in the MAC Red. They have a really good
I mean-
teams.
4-3 last loss to Dakota, right?
Put up a good fight against Dakota.
Heard our boy had a score, right?
Yeah, you had a score. I mean, that's great. That's great. You had a score. But who you guys got next?
I don't know.
You playing the teams, you don't know who you got. That's wonderful.
I think we're playing for either Ford, Stevenson, or Ike. One of those 2
Ooh.
teams.
Playing a big score.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. We'll see if you guys can rebound. Speaking of rebounding, football teams rebounded some. 2-3, they beat Port Huron 31-14. Ward Mott,
Hey.
homecoming.
Go Juniors.
Come on now.
Go Juniors. Warren Mott at Frazier. Mott's 3-2 coming to this one. We
Yes.
last lost to Chippewa.
Didn't we win last year's homecoming game by like an awesome
No, we
No,
lost by
was it
1
fresh-
point.
Was it freshman year then that we won?
Freshman year. When we were freshmen, we won our
So
home.
what year was
La-
that? 2015.
Yes.
Okay. We gotta make it just like that.
Warren Mott's a tough team.
You
They're
guys still
tough.
gotta win.
They're tough. They're
Yeah,
really tough.
really.
They're a MAC Red team.
Yeah, MAC Red. MAC Red's a different
And that-
competition, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Experience with soccer.
Another homecoming game, Romeo at Grosse Pointe South.
Romeo's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Grosse
roll
Pointe
with
South.
that one.
Whoa.
Just because my friend Cameron Chook is on Grosse Pointe South, I'm going with South.
Okay.
Utica
No.
at Chippewa.
Oh boy.
Utica's gonna get killed.
Chippewa.
Chip, no doubt.
Sorry, Tyler.
Yeah, it's all right, man.
Yeah. Utica Ford at Dakota.
Dakota's
Dakota.
winning
Dakota.
all day.
And this one should be a no-brainer. Lance Cruz North at Eisenhower. Eisenhower is.
Lance
I
Cruz
read the. I
North.
read the report. Eisenhower
Cruz
is the #1 ranked football team in the state of Michigan.
If last year's North, they're gonna win.
You calling the upset?
No, I'm not.
No. All right, and the other scores from last week: Chippy, Mott 45-12.
Oh.
Ike, shutout Romeo 34-0.
Isn't Warren Mott isn't their running back hurt or something like that?
Yeah, he's been having knee problems.
Ooh.
Those are
Dakota,
not fun.
Dakota beat Stevenson 38-19. Overtime, Grosse Pointe North 26, Grosse Pointe South 23.
That must have been a fun game.
Lakeshore 27, Lakeview 24. Lakeshore takes the jug.
Jug.
Right.
So, and now
You're right.
we're done with high school. Time for the pros. We're going to our fantasy zone. Stardoms. Top dog or top start of the week. Trevor Simeon against Oakland.
Your top?
Are you
The top.
sure about that?
Can you explain
Yes.
yourself, my good sir?
He's averaged 22.65 points at home.
Why
Oakland
wouldn't
has
you start
allowed.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oakland has
Playing
21
Chicago.
points. Oakland has allowed 21 points to opposing quarterbacks this year. That's terrible. That's
I
terrible.
predict
Who
he'll
does the Broncos
have
gotta have a run game? What is their
17
run game?
points.
C.J. Anderson.
And that's not gonna work out too well.
I say he'll have at least 17 fantasy points.
I'm not putting too high hopes.
Marcus Mariota against the Texans.
No.
Ranks number 10 among fantasy quarterbacks.
You gotta make sure
Houston's
that O-line is
secondary's
serving.
weak.
Yeah,
They let up-
Their front line is good.
Brady had 378 yards, 5 touchdowns against them last
It's
week.
Tom Brady though.
Okay.
Just if they have a
That's
good
Marcus
offensive
Mariota.
line,
They
if
ain't
Tennessee's
gonna do that.
offensive line is doing good that game, then I would agree with you.
And Kirk Cousins against the Chiefs.
Oh boy.
No.
Chiefs have allowed
I'm gonna go with that one.
19.95 points against opposing quarterbacks this year.
I'll let that one slide.
I want to agree with you because he's my fantasy quarterback,
You
so
know,
yes.
I might say just because Kansas City will be off the field, their offense won't be on the field much because they'll be scoring so easily.
That's true. That's true.
Here's some sleepers. Carson Palmer against the Niners.
Mhm.
Rivers against the Eagles.
No, I don't like Rivers this year.
All right.
Running backs. Top starts. Top start of the week. Jay Ajayi against New Orleans in London.
I want to say yes
London,
because
City.
of all the rookies on defense this year for New Orleans, but we all know what happens to games in London. It's going to be a shutout.
Saints defense has allowed over 200.3 yards of offense and 34 points for PPR than any other team in the league.
That's a lot. That's going
Saints.
to win me my game.
We said that
Gotcha,
last week the
gotcha.
Saints defense was horrible, yet they tied for number one in fantasy last week.
But that's last week. This is this week.
Next one, Leonard Fournette against the Jets.
I agree.
Do we
with
really
you.
need an
Yep.
explanation on this?
That's
Not
a good
really.
one.
He's
All
a
right,
good
good.
rookie.
Sleepers. Chris Carson against the Colts.
Yeah, because they're.
And
Quarterback.
here's a deep sleeper, Duke Johnson against Cincinnati.
Carolina against New
Yeah, okay.
England. New England seriously gave up the most fantasy points to all running backs. And you got Christian McCaffrey with Jonathan Stewart.
Cole's
and
won the league.
Ed Dixon.
Ed Dixon. Heck yeah, man. I
White,
actually do give up
Whiteouts.
some points.
Top one, DeAndre Hopkins against Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's the start of the week.
You guys don't realize I don't have any of these players on my team.
Yeah, thank you for putting you.
DeAndre Hopkins has averaged 19.3 points or more against AFC South teams in his career.
Interesting.
Tennessee has given up the third most PPR points to wide receivers this year.
Yeah, they do give up a lot of receptions, but I don't know about their yardage.
Keenan Allen against Philly will rebound.
How is Keenan Allen doing this year?
It all depends on how Phil. It's because
Not
of Philip
bad.
Rivers. Because Philip Rivers isn't having a good start to the season.
Yeah.
He's old. He's
And
washed
then
up.
Golden Tate against Minnesota.
Oh, I got Golden
That's a good
Tate.
one.
Detroit.
Hey, good job. Hey, good job. You drafted one.
Hey, you got one.
He actually didn't draft.
Golden Tate is
He
tied
didn't
third
draft.
in catches and 11th in PPR.
Wait.
Don't worry about Xavier Rhodes.
Didn't we draft Golden
Tate will be in the slot this week.
Let's
Let's
hope
just
Golden
make
Tate-
sure he
let's hope-
keeps his
yeah.
leg
Yeah, let's
extended
hope he
for the
gets to
touchdown. So we'll be
Yeah,
good.
we'll talk,
That
we'll
would
talk
have won
about
me the game, I'm pretty sure.
It
Won
would've.
me the fantasy.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like it would.
we'll talk about that later
That would've
when
kept
we
us
pick.
undefeated, too.
Sleepers, Devontae Parker against the Saints in London,
Yes.
and Rashard Matthews at Houston. Here's your tight ends. Kyle Rudolph against Detroit.
Yeah.
Good.
I would agree with you.
Detroit has allowed 8 touchdowns and averaged 17.76 points against tight ends.
We're small, they're
8
big.
touchdowns?
On the road, yeah.
We are playing in Minnesota, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's okay.
And Jimmy Graham against the Colts.
He needs
Really,
to.
the Colts?
Is he still injured? Isn't he? Didn't he get injured?
No, he's fine. He
He's
played.
fine.
He had like 7 points last week.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Here's some
All
sleepers. Cameron Brate against the Giants.
That's
Jesse James at Baltimore.
Definitely sleepers.
Kickers.
If he plays.
Start of the week. Matt Prater against the Vikings.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I don't think the Lions will be able to
I
get
think
it
that'll
done,
be
so.
Beautiful
My kicker,
game.
I don't care.
Remember last year, Matt Prater in Minnesota hit a 58-yarder to tie it.
See that
Send the
one
game
dude-
in
There's
overtime.
the one dude that
And
hit the
Golden Tate won it.
61-yarder to win.
That's a
that
rookie.
Jake Elliott, Philly.
That was a great
Phil
game.
Dawson, Phil Dawson against the Niners. Here's some
Alright.
sleepers. Blair Walsh against the Colts and Brandon McManus against the Raiders.
Sleepers.
Defenses start Seattle, start Jacksonville, start New England. Seattle's got the Colts.
Are you sure
Don't
about
say
New England?
Seattle's
We're getting
got
up like
Seattle's
30
got the
points a
Colts.
Are you
Jacksonville's got
sure?
the Jets. New England's got the Panthers.
Look at what a rookie quarterback
Are
did to the
you
New
sure
England Patriots.
I
Let's
am.
start New
Look what a
England.
rookie
That's
on
my
the
sleeper.
Aaron. Look what a rookie on the road did to New England's Patriots defense last week.
Think about it. They got an even better rookie coming in this week.
Do they?
He schmacked him.
McCaffrey.
Say they smacked them.
You smacked
They
them.
schmacked him around. They're lucky that they got Tom Brady. They would have lost that game.
If they didn't, Brandon Cooks didn't make that catch, they would have
With
probably.
New
right.
England, it really does come
Okay.
down to Tom Brady and the offense.
Real quick, I'll run through the sleepers before we pick. Sit Joe Flacco against the Bengals.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Sit Marquinhos.
Sit Lamar Miller. Sit Amir Abdullah at Minnesota.
Yep.
Sit Terrell Pryor against the Chiefs.
Oh, I got him on
Sit
team.
Amari Cooper against Denver. Sit Kobe Fleener against Miami and London. Sit David Njoku against Cincy.
The rookie tight end in Cleveland.
Start the Dolphins D against the Saints. Start the Bills against the Falcons.
Wait, start?
Really?
You mean
Or sit.
You meant sit for both of them.
Yeah, I meant sit. Sit Greg Zuerlein at Dallas. And sit Chris Boswell at Baltimore. That's the fantasy zone for this week.
All right.
So let's get to the picks. Last week, you guys were the top dog last week. 4
Meaning
picks.
Him and
Four,
Ben.
him and Ben. 4 correct picks. Me and you, Brian, tied with 2. And Eric had 1.
Yes.
Finally beat.
Dude, you beat me in fantasy this week.
But before we get to the pros, let's go through college.
Wow.
Number 1, Alabama versus Ole Miss.
Upset. Oh, I'm just
Ole
kidding.
Miss.
It's always Alabama.
Ole Miss is winning.
Bama.
Ole
Ba-
Miss.
Crimson Tide.
Bama, Miss.
I'm gonna go with Ole Miss.
Bama Miss.
Okay. Number 2, Clemson, and number 12, Virginia Tech.
Ooh,
That's gonna be a good game.
Clemson.
It's gonna be a good
I
game.
was talking about this
I
with
go
some
Virginia
guys
Tech.
earlier.
I'm gonna go Clemson. Clemson.
What team?
Clemson. Clemson.
I'll go Virginia Tech, upset. Let's see, number 4, Penn State versus Indiana.
Penn State. They got that.
Penn
running
State.
back. Oh my God.
Saquon.
So cool.
Penn State, yeah.
Penn State.
Number 5, USC. At number 16, Washington State.
Upset. Washington State.
USC.
USC.
Yeah, USC.
Nope. Upset.
Number 6, Washington at Oregon State.
Washington.
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 Huskies.
All right, yeah, you got me there, Washington.
Number 7, Georgia at Tennessee.
Georgie.
Georgia.
Georgia.
Vols.
Oh,
Going with my Vols.
All right.
Oh boy.
Michigan on the bye.
Yes.
Texas Christian on the bye.
Good job.
Number 10, Wisconsin at home against Northwestern. Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's winning.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Wisconsin. Number 11, Ohio State at Rutgers.
Oh,
hate
next.
Ohio State so
State.
much.
Next,
But yeah.
number 13, Auburn at home against number 24, Mississippi State.
Do you know Auburn's
Mississippi
record?
State. Mississippi State.
I'll go with MSU.
Can I change my Alabama pick? I thought they were under Mississippi State. I don't know why.
Yeah, okay.
Alabama.
Alabama.
And then Auburn.
Auburn.
I'm going Auburn.
Okay, 2-2. Miami, Florida at Duke.
Duke's been doing pretty
Miami.
I think Duke's gonna beat him because Miami hasn't played in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Duke has
Mhm.
been doing some work.
I like Miami.
Miami has had some good practice time, though.
I like Duke. I mean Miami. I don't know.
Miami.
Yeah,
Miami.
it's Miami.
I'm gonna go with Miami though. I think it's gonna be a good
Alright.
game though because they haven't played
I like-
in a while.
I like it. And the last one, top number 15, Oklahoma State at Texas Tech.
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
All of us Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
When
All
did
right.
you put that on?
Like 10
It's
minutes
ti-
ago, bro.
NFL.
All right.
NFL. All right, here we go. The way we do this, point spreads. So here's the first matchup. New Orleans, -3 points. Versus Miami and London. So Miami already has 3 points.
I feel like New Orleans is gonna still win.
Wait, what? New Orleans?
Yeah, New Orleans.
Like they already had 3 points. Like it's already 3-0.
Yeah,
Take Miami.
Miami. I'll take New Orleans.
New Orleans.
I'll take New Orleans.
All right. Whenever Jake or Ben go solo, they usually win.
Yeah.
Carolina at New England. New England is -8.5.
So they have to win by 9 points, right, to get it?
Yeah, New England has to win by more. Yeah, win by that.
They have to win by 9 points.
They have 8.5. They got to win by more than 8.5.
They ain't gonna get no 8 now.
I'm taking New England.
Carolina, dude.
I think New England's gonna win, but I think it's gonna be a tight game, so I'm gonna take.
The run
You're
game
taking
is-
Carolina for the
Where
spread.
is this
Yeah.
game being played at?
Foxborough.
New England.
All right, 2-2.
Run game's gonna be good in that game.
The LA Rams at Dallas. Dallas -8.5.
Rams.
Rams.
Let's go.
I'm a Rams fan.
Gurley 4 touchdowns.
I'm
in
a
the
Rams
first
fan.
quarter.
We'll go with the Rams, boy.
All Rams.
Cowboys.
Ooh.
Gurley 3 touchdowns first
Okay.
half again.
Now, Detroit
I need that.
Detroit.
at Minnesota.
I don't care who they're playing.
Even.
They're gonna win.
Detroit.
Even.
Oh,
To pick.
Detroit.
I don't care who they're
Detroit.
gonna. I don't care what game.
Everyone
I'm gonna
Detroit.
pick them every day.
Tennessee -2 at Houston.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Eh, I'm going to take Tennessee.
I'm gonna go with Tennessee.
I'm gonna go Houston.
Ooh. All right. Jacksonville -4 at the Jets.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. Please don't say it.
Jaguars.
Jaguars. Pittsburgh -3 at Baltimore.
I think this would be-
Baltimore.
They lost to the Bears, who I thought they were gonna win, and they're gonna play the Baltimore Ravens, who just gave up 40 points to the Jags. I'm
Baltimore.
still going Pittsburgh.
What?
Baltimore. You said Pittsburgh.
I said Pittsburgh. Didn't you listen to me?
I
Baltimore,
don't
Pittsburgh.
want it to happen, but I feel like Joe Flacco is gonna bounce back from this week, so I'm gonna
Pitt.
go with Baltimore.
Pitt. All right, 2-2.
I really want Baltimore to do good though, because they got fantasy players.
Man, I got Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger, and I'm still going against him. Come on,
I said Pitt.
Buffalo -8.5 at Atlanta.
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 Upset.
Atlanta.
What?
What? The Bills?
Yeah,
Okay.
shady.
No, the Bills even got a quarterback.
Shady got
anymore.
shut
Ja-
down like every week.
This is different. This
The
is the
new-
next week.
The New York no offense Giants
Wow.
at Tampa. Tampa's -3.5.
Hey, Odell did all right.
Tampa.
I'm gonna say Tampa.
I'm still going with Tampa.
Upset.
Giants get their first win.
Yeah.
All right. This is an even one. Philly at LA.
Philly.
Chargers.
Philly.
Philly.
Who's Philly got a quarterback?
Going with,
Wentz.
Wentz.
Carson Wentz.
He's been having good.
He's been
couple
having a
weeks.
great year.
I'm going with Philly. They got a
I got
solid
Philly.
I'm
defense
gonna say
too.
Philly too.
San Francisco at Arizona. Arizona's -7.
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
J.J. Nelson, 3 touchdowns.
You know what?
Off the bench.
You know what?
Niners.
I'll change my pick to San Fran just because of the spread.
Niners.
What's the spread?
-7.
I'm gonna go with Arizona.
I'm still
Alright.
going Arizona.
San Fran, Arizona. Oakland at Denver. Denver's -2.
Okay. Denver had a good week.
I still got
Right?
Denver.
Denver.
Last week, did they have a good week?
It
was decent.
Better than the Raiders last week. I'm going Denver.
Denver. Denver. What do you got?
Denver. C.J. Anderson's going to go off.
Sunday night football. Indy at Seattle. Seattle's -13.
Oh my God. Indy because of the
Whoa.
spread. I'm going Indy.
Just because of the spread, it's Indy.
Just because of the spread, it's Indy as well.
I'm gonna go with both Indy.
All right. And then Monday night, Washington at Kansas City. Kansas City -7.
Kansas City. I gotta go
City.
Kansas City.
It's going to be a run game.
KC.
Washington.
Washington.
Kareem Hunt, Cole.
What the?
Chris Thompson.
He's more of a wide receiver.
Captain Kirk?
Think about it.
He plays both.
Yeah,
plays
no,
in the
but-
slot.
but still.
Slot.
All right. And that's all the time we have for this week.
See you,
From here-
folks.
Myself, Eric Gemmel, Eric Higgins, Jacob Donnelly, Brian Alder. We'll see you next week.